What is going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another Disney Sorcerers Arena video. And today, my friends, we're talking all things raids in Disney Sorcerers Arena. The raid is coming very soon. And I'm going to combine my experience in both Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force to talk about 5 things I really want to see from these raids to kind of improve on both systems. Now, we do see, it looks like we've got Disney Sorcerers Arena raids are going to be very much like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes raids, but there's still going to be some positives we can glean from both systems to have the best player experience. All of this is going to really center around, for me, the longevity of the game mode. One thing I think is awesome about raids is it brings guilds together. It's a challenge, but once you conquer that challenge, where do you go from there? In Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I found that you kind of get to a point where everyone just wants to sim the raid, auto the raid. It becomes very boring at that point. And so that brings me to my first point that I would really like to see in these raids, and that is to have damage tier rewards instead of ranked tier rewards. Now, let me show you what I mean by that specifically. Here in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, first place gets these rewards, second place gets these rewards, and that is ranked based on where you finish in your guild. And so the damage there is capped. You only got so much damage you can do. That is a nice system at first, but at a certain point it becomes discouraging, because if you can't beat so-and-so in your guild, why try? Just join the raid, get 0 damage. You know, somebody's going to get 50th place. I like a system where everybody is equally incentivized to get max damage in a raid. And so the way that you can do that is just have these tiers here. We'll jump back over to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. To have these tiers be based on how much damage you do. And so you can have the entire guild get first place, so to speak, if they can all solo the entire raid and have that tier down based on how much damage is in the raid. That way there's always incentive to go in and do a ton of damage. If you hit join, sure, you can still get, but you'll get 50th place every time you hit join because you're going to do no damage. If you can do 20 million damage, you're always going to get these rewards. 30 million damage, you're always going to get these rewards. I think that's a great way to keep people interested in the raid for a very long time. I think that's very important. Number 2, I really want to see solid strategy and theory crafting out of this raid. Now, this seems like a kind of obvious request, but something that makes raids really exciting is when you've got different synergies that you didn't really think about using right now. I mean, obviously in Disney Sorcerers Arena now, you've got Frozen teams, you've got your Big Hero 6 teams, you've got all of these synergies that we know of that work together. Let's see some new synergies that are kind of unexpected. A good example is obviously, Galaxy of Heroes is a game I'm going to compare this to because that's where most of my experience is. But in the early days of the Rancor raid for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, there was a character called Tebow, an Ewok, who had turn meter removal on his basic when he was stealthed. This ended up being a massive part of strategy in the first phase of the Rancor raid that ended up being really, really exciting. Not a lot of people were farming Tebow for anything, but because of that turn meter strip, it was able to keep you alive longer, keep the turn meter managed in that phase, and you saw a lot of success. So little things like that, to have these little Easter eggs and characters that we haven't been using. Maybe somebody like Pocahontas is going to be able to do something that we normally wouldn't be able to take advantage of, but in the raids, it has its place. All right, number 3 is I really want to see full participation and teamwork encouraged. This is something from Marvel Strike Force that I really want to see Disney Sorcerers Arena take advantage of. In Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you can have one person beat the raid and you're done. With Marvel Strike Force, you have different raid lanes. No one person can defeat the entire raid. Now, because we are doing Galaxy of Heroes style raids here, I have a feeling that it might be something like if one person is powerful enough, they can beat the whole raid. But I'd really like to see the devs at Glue implement something that makes it impossible for that to happen. So that everybody has to participate to beat the raid, or everybody has to participate to reach certain thresholds within the raid. I love that camaraderie. Everybody has to pull their weight, kind of guild system. It's just a way to bring guilds together and encourage full participation for those rewards. And it also keeps things interesting because as soon as one person can beat the entire raid, all of a sudden it kind of undermines the whole system, in my opinion. I really don't, even though soloing has become a big part of Galaxy of Heroes raids, I really feel like it's anti-fun. As soon as somebody can solo a raid by themselves, it just undermines the fun for everybody else, in my opinion, because there's no reason to go in there. Just join, claim your rewards, and all it is a button you click and you take rewards, which is everything that Galaxy of Heroes raids are right now. All right, number 4, I want to talk about a crunch that exists in this game right now, and that is ability runes. Everybody knows that we've got these runes that are just absolutely killing us right now. I cannot even upgrade Heroes Basic to level 3 without these beta runes. I would love to see more beta runes in particular in the rewards for this, and of course also the gamma runes would also be good, but the beta runes especially, I just feel like I just can't ever get enough of those. There's so many places that this game does not give you rewards for runes, and not enough that do. So I really think that this raid is a great opportunity to address those concerns. Please give us ability runes, especially beta and gamma ability runes in the next raid. All right, and then number 5, the last thing I really want to see from Disney Sorcerer's Arena raids is a good frequency. Now, I really like that Marvel Strike Force gives us something to do in the game every single day. I feel like Disney Sorcerer's Arena has also addressed that very well with the addition of the live PvP. If you enjoy live PvP, you can go in there, you can play a match as much as you want, over and over and over again. I think that's great. One thing I don't like about Marvel Strike Force raids is that they're always going on. Now, some people may see this as a positive, and there's positives about it, but it also feels overwhelming. I want to devote time to raids, and to devote the amount of time that I want to devote, sometimes it's overwhelming to do so every single day, multiple times a day. I think a 1 to 2 week cadence, or 1 to 2 raid per week cadence makes sense to me. So I hope that cadence is as such that you can go in, you can enjoy the raid, a couple days a week, but you also have days to take a break, regroup, strategize, etc. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a quick, surefire list for you guys of what we want to see from Disney Sorcerer's Arena raids. What are some other things you guys want to see from Disney Sorcerer's Arena raids? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm hoping we're going to hear more about this. I know Wednesdays tends to be update day. Wednesday's tomorrow. Hopefully we hear more from Glue on these raids. They teased them a while ago now, and we still don't know very much. And so I'm really anxious to see more of that information coming down the pipeline. All right, fam, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Tell me how you guys are enjoying Disney Sorcerer's Arena. And as always, my brothers, don't forget,